2,981 people died in the September 11th attacks. Generally, the number of people who died is not disputed by 9/11 conspiracy theorists, but they disagree with the manner in which the attacks happened and who was responsible for it. The two most popular conspiracy theories are the controlled demolition theory and the government involvement theory. The most prominent supporters of this theory are the architect and engineer for 9/11 Truth, a group dedicated to exposing falsehoods and revealing truths about the collapse of the World Trade Center high-rises, according to their LinkedIn page. This is the main page of the AE 9/11 Truth's website, where they summarize in lay terms evidence supporting the buildings being brought down by explosives. They discuss the National Institute of Standards and Technology's report on the World Trade Centers. The NIST concluded that the planes hit major support columns, causing the top of the towers to collapse on the bottoms and bring both buildings down. AE 9/11 Truth offers counter-arguments for all of the NIST's findings.
The spread of debris in a large radius around each tower. What we see is an outward explosion of material beyond the perimeters of each footprint.
The members of AE 9/11 Truth are highly educated individuals that have been working in their fields for a long time. When people are not knowledgeable about certain subjects, they turn to experts to provide answers. AE 9/11 Truth knows this and uses their distinctions to take advantage of vulnerable people, often families of victims. They employ ethos by using their credibility as architects and engineers, logos by using scientific concepts to support their theories, and pathos by describing eyewitness testimonies and victims' experiences.
Elevator shafts were closed for months in advance. There was also a shutdown of the electrical power in the entire building complex 1 or 2 weekends before the event, meaning that all of the surveillance cameras were turned off. Who knows what was brought in? The United States has a technology that would allow you to seize control of an airplane in flight, render the pilot absolutely incapable of influencing anything.
In the years directly after 9/11, many conspiracy theories circulated, but most of them did not take hold in the public consciousness until the release of the 2006 internet film Loose Change. Loose Change attempted to discredit the U.S. government's official reports on the 9/11 attacks.
August 1997. The cover of FEMA's Emergency Response to Terrorism depicts the World Trade Center in crosshairs. October 24th, 2000. The Pentagon conducts the first of 2 training exercises called Moscow, which simulate a Boeing 757 crashing into the building.
As one of the first viral internet videos, Loose Change had a lot of influence on the public's opinion about the September 11th attacks, changing the narrative surrounding it. These are screenshots from some of the most prominent 9/11 conspiracy theorists' websites, including the architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth and Loose Change. By maintaining clean, professional websites, these groups are ensuring that their theories will be available to view in the modern digital era. These are social media pages and YouTube videos of popular 9/11 conspiracy groups. By posting persuasive speeches, videos, and evidence to the platforms, believers are able to convince wider audiences of their theories. They use common rhetorical strategies such as ethos, logos, and pathos on these sites to make sure their arguments are more convincing. Social psychologist Karen Douglas talks about why conspiracy theories are popular in the first place. She also touches on the idea of confirmation bias, when people seek out information that confirms their existing beliefs. The September 11th attacks will live in the American consciousness and have and will continue to impact the way society functions for generations to come. 9/11 was the first major conspiracy theory of the digital era, changing how rhetoric is spread about these ideas. Conspiracy theories no longer exist as whispered secrets in the basements. They have websites, LinkedIn pages, movies, and primetime media spots. The conspiracy theories surrounding the September 11th attacks set the precedent on conspiracies in the digital era, and as technology continues to progress, so will the rhetorical capabilities of new conspiracies.